How to use video to grow your SaaS business in 2024 and secure your position for the next decade. So, quick intro, my name's Jake, I'm the lead presenter here at Claim & Rights, where we make face-first videos and then teach businesses how to do it in-house. So let's just pick one metric, CAC to LTV ratios. When video's done right, it nails your CAC to LTV balance. Now, quickly, if you don't know what that is, CAC is how much it costs you to get a customer to make a purchase, and LTV is how much that customer will spend over the life of your relationship with them. Let's dive into some basic video strategies, videos I'd recommend any SaaS company should use, and see how they impact your CAC to LTV. Again, there are hundreds of metrics, this is just one we're using. First up, make an intro video for your company. Tell people who you are and what you do. The result? You build trust and authority, that brings your CAC down. You're also now on the road to using video in your business, and businesses that use video experience a 34% higher conversion rate. Next, you make a software demo or explain a video to show off your software. Show people how to use it, the problems that it can solve, how easy it is to get started with. All this demonstrates value, which brings your CAC down. But this isn't an optional bonus, you need to be doing this. According to wordstream.com, 96% of people use these videos to learn more and make a decision before a purchase. 96%, that's a staggering number. Then you make a bunch of quality content for YouTube and short-form social media. When done well, that gets you a following, which is a bed of warm leads you can sell to. Warm leads are cheaper than cold leads, so your CAC goes down. And video is the way to build a following. According to G2, video content generates 1,200% more shares and views compared to other media. And CXL says that 86% of customers want more videos from their brands. You can also make adverts once you're using video. Video advertising has the highest return of any advertising spend compared to any other content. So more sales for less than before per sale, that's your CAC going down. Now your front end is sorted, you've brought your cost per customer down, you can make a bunch of videos to deep dive your features and show people how to get the maximum out of your platform. Educated users get more value, which means they buy the upsells or stay around for longer. That means your LTV goes up. When it's time to announce new features, you can upload videos to show your followers that you're growing and adding value, and your current customers how to use the new features. That means your LTV goes up. High LTV is almost always a sign of a happy customer. Happy customers mean more reviews, referrals, and testimonials, which brings your CAC down. The process repeats. It's a virtuous cycle. And the best thing is, dollar for dollar, video gives you the best ROI of any other content. And of course, video advertising provides the best ROAS too. That's return on ad spend. Now, SaaS is predicted to grow by over $40 billion in 2024, which means more competition, but way more opportunity, if you can stay ahead of the game and build video into your business. In fact, let's look at a quick example, Instantly.ai. They've got pretty bad reviews, but they absolutely exploded onto the market selling their cold outreach software because they make awesome face-first videos that offer value and establish trust. Type cold emailing into YouTube and bang, Instantly.ai have videos there to help you all the way through. That's how they became the first search on Google for cold email software. Video is powerful stuff. Okay, so by now, I hope you're fully convinced of what video can do and what videos you need to start making. So let's talk about making videos, shall we?
So the fastest way you can start getting videos made for your company right now is to reach out to a freelancer or video agency to get these videos made. These videos will usually look fantastic, but quality work is expensive, and you'll be needing a consistent stream of quality work to get all these videos out and start reaping the benefits of video forward strategy. The issue isn't actually the budget though. The big problem you're going to face is that most of them won't offer you face-to-camera videos. Faceless videos are the typical offering, and they won't help you build trust and connection with your audience. On that note, it's a great idea to follow this general rule of thumb. When you're on the offensive, building your brand and becoming a name, face-first videos are where you should be prioritizing your work. Once your brand is already synonymous with the word trust, like Google or Microsoft, you should switch to faceless. But on the way up, face-first videos is the way. So take care to find a freelancer or agency who can do that for you, and make sure they're asking the relevant questions while you communicate. Are they asking about your goals for the video and key information about your business? Do they seem invested in your success? A great rule of thumb is that if a freelancer or agency is showing you that they understand instructions and are spending the majority of their communication asking you questions and adjusting their strategy in light of your answers, that's someone you want to work with. So with all this, it's best to see freelancers and agencies as ultra skilled in a small niche and best used to complement your existing strategy with breathtaking assets and creative work. They have their place, and if you have the budget, they can help you get a long way in the short run. Let's check out another way.
If you're already fairly established and have the budget, a solid option is to hire a videographer as an employee. Videographer hires are becoming more and more common among digital service businesses as well as traditional business models. And it's easy to see why. Someone who knows how to make stunning videos at your disposal for the entire business week is an enormous asset for your company. And before you think that there won't be enough work for them to do in a full-time position, think again. Between your promos, demos, adverts, social media content, and the dozens of other video tools, you'll be keeping them very busy. Videographers can also help you and your team embrace a culture of video in your company, which is the name of the game in 2024. We'd suggest this route for companies that have already experimented with video for a decent chunk of time. If you haven't tried out video, either yourself or outsourced, you won't really know what you're looking for in a videographer. And unless your videographer already has a ton of experience working with companies like yours, they're not going to know the strategies and the approaches to get video to work for you. A lot of videographers are absolutely phenomenal at their craft, but breathtaking videos don't get results, although they never hurt. What gets you results is effective, value-driven, useful and entertaining content that nurtures your audience and inspires confidence in your leads. And it can take a lot of time to drill that approach into videographers who just want to get in the studio and make great videos because that's their art. If you're thinking about hiring a videographer, expect to pay about £25,000 to £35,000 per year in the UK, or around $70,000 to $80,000 in the US. When you're hiring a videographer, look for someone energetic and enthusiastic, who's happy to follow a content strategy, but can also be relied upon to make their own content without input when management is wrapped up elsewhere. Look for a portfolio from your applicants to make sure they have good attention to detail and pride in their work. If you want this videographer to star in your face-first videos, excellent spoken communication is essential. Some great interview questions would be, what part of the editing process do you enjoy the most and least? Tell me about a time you went to edit and saw there was something wrong with the footage. Shoddy audio, poor lighting, improper focus. How did you fix the situation? What does visual storytelling mean to you? Tell me your favorite YouTuber, content creator. Why do you like their work? It's also worth asking a technical question and researching the answer beforehand, just to make sure they know their stuff. For instance, what is the f-stop? That should be enough to get you started. Remember, unless you're taking on a videographer with an enormous level of experience working within SaaS, they will require a lot of guidance to properly get it. So, we'd suggest working with freelancers or doing video in-house for a while first, so that you know what you're looking for and how to provide effective guidance. Let's go back to Jake for our last option.
So here we go, the final option, and honestly, my recommendation, as long as you have a decent chunk of time to regularly invest, do it yourself. So get yourself a decent camera. We'd recommend a Canon M50 at least, or a nice smartphone. Some of those have incredible cameras now, or worst case scenario, just a decent webcam. You'll also need a microphone, a key light, and a tripod. These can be upgraded later, so just find the best deal you can and get started. Once your camera is on the tripod, set up your light at a 45-degree angle to you and facing down onto your face. This sets up the most flattering light. Then place your microphone over your head and out of shot, or if you've got a lapel mic, sometimes just called a lav mic, just attach it to your body. Next, get comfortable in front of the camera, and you do need to be in front of the camera. Faces build trust. That's why XVPN, an upcoming company, asked me to make a video with my face in it. And it's why Google, an established brand, asked for one without a face. On the way up, use a face, be human, be trustworthy, especially in SaaS, where you can't meet all your leads and shake their hands for every sale. So everything you can do to build trust and humanize your service is a win. Once you're comfortable in front of the camera, start making videos. Write yourself a script, or the words you'll say on camera. 150 words is about a minute of footage. Your first video should be an intro video to your company. What you do, who you help, what makes you unique, etc., etc. Then sit in front of the camera with your key light on and a clean background. Make sure your mic is on, and then roll. Don't worry if you make mistakes, we can take those out later. Once you've filmed your footage, I'd recommend exporting that into DaVinci Resolve, which is a free video editing software where you can cut out your mistakes, add music and other effects, and basically bring the footage into a stunning video. There's hundreds of videos out there on how to use DaVinci, so I'm not going to try and cram it in here. And we also cover it in our other courses too. But it takes about 3 or 4 hours to get comfortable using the basics. A great video to tackle next is a software demo to show off your software. Use a screen recorder to make a kind of video called a screencast. Again, write your script first, sit down in front of the camera and film. And then afterwards, you screen record yourself doing it and bring everything together into a finished video. These are really, really effective and not too hard to do. Customers get a visual representation of your software right away. They can see your face and build trust with you before they even try or buy. Priceless. Aim for shorter videos, around 1 to 5 minutes, and use those at regular intervals. There's a catch though. It takes a lot of practice. Around a year to get these looking good. And that means your videos that you're using to show off your business are at a far lower quality than the product or service you sell. Not a great first impression, and again, the point of the video is to help you build up trust and establish your authority. It's still worth doing. Do it now, but don't expect your returns for at least a year after lots of practice. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll get good enough, and then you can start seeing those sweet, sweet rewards. So we've covered a lot. If you've made it this far, well done. I hope you found us useful. This video is yours to refer to and use as much as you please on your journey. Please feel free to look back over it and get the most value that you can. If you're interested in working more on your video strategy, we actually offer a service we've called the SaaS Video Slingshot, where we pair up with you and get you a bundle of stunning face-first videos so that you can put content out in 2 weeks from now.
While we do that, we'll work alongside you to help build a culture of video in your company, both as partners to consult with and also with an entire end-to-end e-learning course on video strategy, ideation and production.
The idea is that we give you the slingshot to get started, the tools to handle 90% of your video content in-house, and then you reach out to us when you need to bring out the big guns and wow your audience with some high-value content.
So if that sounds like the exact kickstart you need, or you want to discuss other video options, send me an email at jake@claymanwrites.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope we talk soon.